Hello everybody, this is Crypto Arbitrage USA, J. Lowell Lombardi. Had to make sure to put the middle name because apparently there is another J. Lombardi who is a zoologist. That is not me. I am an arbitrage guy. I'm going to share some cases where arbitrage becomes the most profitable. Wow, excuse my spelling. I am a math guy. I am not a fancy PowerPoint person, professional speaker, or speller. So, if you're a math guy, you like engineering, you like numbers, this might be the place for you. If you're tired of losing money in day trading, swing trading, crypto volatility, this is the place for you. If you just want to do arbitrage, safe, this is the place for you. We do teach the standard way to how to do crypto arbitrage. You see Bitcoin, well, usually it's not Bitcoin. You see Solana, AVAX coin slightly less at another broker. It's a risk-free trade. You can do it there. Now that you can use USD Tron, you can send the money back to the other broker. In the old days, before the stable coins, I've been in crypto since 2017, been trading since 2005. In the old days, you had risk of Bitcoin price moving while it was in transit. So the old standard way is great. We do that all the time. Teach it all day long. But I also want to show you some real cases for each of these other points and detail some of the ROIs. In no particular order, one, there's new listings on a new exchange. That does happen. When a token is listed on exchange, there's often a high price volatility. You guys that have traded know that. For example, we already told you about how arbors earned 50% on a cryptocurrency arbitrage. Don't get used to that big number. Okay, a lot of times you're looking at 0.5%, which adds up over time. It's great, but that does happen at times. And that was the case of listing of ARKM coin on Binance. You had to be in our private Discord group to get that one. Launch of trading. When new trading pairs, this is slightly different, pairs are launched on an exchange, there can also be large spreads. This is because traders try to assess demand and supply for the new trading pair. Happens on KuCoin all the time. They're always listing new ones. 3, token or an exchange hack. Everybody thinks, oh, hack, you're going to lose a bunch of money. Well, they are. Not your keys, not your coins, but we make money off this. Why? Because the token price drops sharply, and all of the different brokers are going to be having the same prices. In fact, there's going to be a large fluctuation. So investors lose confidence in the token and they sell it. And this happened with CRV. You guys that have been around for a while in crypto remember the CRV hack. It was huge. Well, our clients were able to earn well, and we talked about it live. Notice I put all caps live. What does that mean? That means our teaching is not like everybody else out there, or at least 99% of them. It's live. It's live market. We're showing you in the private Discord for members only. Everybody's running same software, same systems, looking at it and go, whoa, look at that. And it's great. It's great. Great to have a community. 4, token migration to another network. When a token migrates to another network, its price may temporarily differ on the exchange that support both networks. Happens all the time. Traders may not have time to move their tokens to the new network, and therefore demand for tokens in the old network may be higher than supply. I saw this in an old NFT game that went out of business called Cryptoarbusa, and they moved to another network, and prices were different, and able to arb that for a short period of time. But it happens all the time with lots of tokens. Software tracks it all for you. If you were doing all this manually, it'd be very tedious, which actually I did back in 2017 for a while. But with software, oh, so easy, so easy. You just get to set it and forget it. Set your alerts where you want it. How often do you want? You want 3 trades a day? You want 30 trades a day? You want 0.4% on each trade profit? You want 0.6%. It's just great. 5, launch of a new blockchain for the token. When a new blockchain is launched for the token, and it's not too often you get a whole new chain, its price may temporarily differ on exchanges that support both blockchains. Traders may not have time to move their tokens to the new blockchain, therefore demand for tokens in the old blockchain may be higher than supply. Yes, it is. 6. Closure of deposits withdrawals for the coin. In the case of the closure of the deposits withdrawals for the coin, its price may temporarily rise. Traders who want to sell the coin are forced to sell it at a higher price to find buyers. That happened on the multi-token when it had its withdrawal closed. So when that withdrawal closed, a lot of other people were hurt, but arbitrage people were good. 7. Sharp rise of the token on important news. Have you ever missed the spike? And you thought, oh, it's too late now. I missed the spike. It's not going anywhere. It's happened to everybody. Or worse, you've got it at the top of a new move, and then it drops right after you joined, and then you lose money. Well, in the case of a sharp rise of a token on important news, the price most likely temporarily rises, and traders buy more tokens, thinking it's going to go up further. And this happened again with ARKM listing on Binance. The news first appeared in the charts, and then there was an official announcement that followed, and you could have earned by seeing the news in the, once again, member area chat or the Telegram scanner for the keywords. Okay, 8. What do I have on my list? How many are there? 15. Halfway done. 8. High volatility in the market. Most people hate it unless you're an options trader. High volatility in the market. Arbitragers can earn on a price difference between the cryptocurrency and the fiat currencies. Okay, so this is a slightly different way of doing the arbitrage. Explain more to members. 9. Unusual network for deposit withdrawals on some exchanges. If an exchange supports deposit withdrawals of a token, a network that is not supported by another exchange, arbitragers can take advantage of this situation by buying tokens at a low price on an exchange with an unusual network and selling them at a higher price on exchanges with a more common network. Okay, for example, the Rune token, which I like is a good long-term fundamental project. I do give out my fundamental long-term picks too to members. Not a very long list. It's a separate thing though, but that's a free bonus. The Rune token on Bybit in the Rune or the BP, the Beacon network, or other exchanges on the Ether network. Okay, that arbitrage is gone now, but that was one back when that happened. Connections with regional exchanges. This is a more risky one. So, but I'll just share it. Exchanges from different regions may have different prices for the same asset. We already told you about the case with 70% profit on the Cyber token between BitHub and Binance. I think that's on a different video. Also tell you which exchanges to avoid at all costs. There are definitely some avoid lists there. Number 11, low liquidity exchanges. Most people just stay away from them completely and just want to, trade on Coinbase, Kraken, whatnot. But there is a purpose for these low exchange guys. In arbitrage, you can find spreads on low liquidity exchanges where asset prices may be incorrect. For example, on Accident Exchange, where the volume is small, the arbitrage could have been done on Blur for a good $20 to $50 net per order over and over, pretty much all day long until the arb was gone. And so arbitragers, there's a big fundamental debate about them. One side says they're leeches, which is not true. The other is my side, is that we make the market efficient because we add more volume in the market and help prices get back to where they should be. And that is the truth of the matter. So if anybody tells you you're a leech in arbitrage, it is not true. Don't feel bad about that. You absolutely are helping get price to where it, quote, should be. On whatever asset or exchange it's on, and you get paid for your service, and it's risk-free, and that's the greatest part about arbitrage trading. It really, the prices really are different, and it's great in crypto. Arbitrage trading happens in the stock market on tiny amounts, forex market tiny amounts, but in crypto, because it's Wild West, it's still so new, and there's so many brokers. It's basically arbitrage heaven. It's more important, though, to not fall for a scam exchange, and these scam exchanges are out there. So make sure to check the projects, and in the member area, we share this scam exchange list. 12. make money on wall orders. Okay, if you don't know what a wall order is, I'll explain that. How would you do that? By placing walls on the small exchange. Okay, if someone places a large buy or sell order on a small exchange, for example, someone places a $5,000 sell on Gate Exchange for, say, SIS token. Okay, where orders are usually around $20 to $30, and this guy has a $5,000 wall, so he's pretty much holding the price there. As the price increased, there's an arbitrage through the withdrawal for a whole entire hour straight, because it took a long time to eat that wall up, and you can literally see the wall getting eaten up. Unless some great buyer comes in for 6,000, you're going to see it very, very clearly. So most arbitrages, once again, do not last for an hour. So when they do, you just want to hit the arbitrage 10, 20, sometimes even 30 times in a row, depending if you're moving with Bitcoin Lightning or Tron USDT. Okay, so just over. 13, decoupling of stablecoin exchange rate. This decoupling happens all the time. If you look up USDC, USTD, the other ones, there's going to be a decoupling constantly. Okay, the only question is how far is it going to be. A lot of times it's not far enough to make money. So this is not one of my favorite trades, but it is a way to make money. Sometimes it really moves, and then it's just automatic money. So if the stable coin exchange rate is decoupling from the fiat currency exchange rate, arbitrage can be profitable. And there was a case with USDC and other cryptocurrencies that were paired with this stable coin. 14, two blockchains based on activity. If one blockchain is more active than others, arbitrage can be profitable. For example, you can take BCS and less active BOBA, and the working principle is the same as a big plus a small exchange point. If this is kind of over your head, some of these points, don't worry about it. You only need one way to make money, and that's the zero at the top that we talked about here, the original way. These are all just bonuses, and these are taught to members. And the more that you increase in knowledge, then the more opportunities that you have. And once again, software does all the heavy lifting for you, literally 99% of the heavy lifting for you. 15, between two blockchains or DEXs. I love DEXs, decentralized exchange, very private. Privacy is good. You need government looking over all of your coins and whatnot. So there are some different things in the chat about that you might find interesting. So between two blockchains or DEXs for one coin. So if one platform has a high level of liquidity, say 500,000, and the second platform has a low level of liquidity, say 30,000, then arbitrage can be profitable. So in the mentorship, we talk about each of these points separately and show you in the live markets. Once again, it's live market. That's where the teaching is at. That's where you learn quick. And it's a very short learning curve, about a day. You could break it up into 30 minutes a day if you want to. If you want mentorship, which includes also the best ARB community in the world, building the Discord community there. And if you want a discount on the best software in the world, there's a lot of horrible software there. You will lose if you have the wrong software. If you want that best software, then just DM or email on how to join. So it is not cheap, but it is worthwhile, and nothing good in life that is worthwhile is cheap. Have a great day.